well, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in and watching the Cypress Sports Show, brought to you by Coach's Corner, your go-to spot before and after the game. I'm Jeff Russell here with Mark Slevcove. Today, we're going to take a moment to celebrate the groundbreaking. Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, it's going to happen. A new turf track and field. We're going to get a JV softball field. We're going to have some different grading and irrigation, thank you, going on. So we're super excited about that. We're going to chat with Nien, the assistant superintendent in charge of business, and we're going to talk to Coach Feldman as well and see their perspective on this monumental endeavor that we're taking on in the 50th anniversary. So it's really exciting. We're also going to check in with Mr. Pfeiffer in his segment, Would You Rather? Coach, exciting time to be a Centurion right now. We've been hoping for this moment for quite a while, and we're here. We're going to have a new field at some point.
Yep, it's becoming reality. It's going to be awesome when it's completed. We're excited to see construction begin. Obviously, there's going to be some hiccups and roadblocks in the way as we have to make some adjustments over the course of winter and spring and summer this year, but it's going to be well worth it.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some shuffling. So parents, people watching, just know that there's going to be times when communication is going to be really important, right? We're going to have to move a game, move a practice. So please communicate with those coaches and really make sure you know where your student's going and what time they need to be there and pick up, because there's going to be a lot of that going on for sure. Well, Coach, Friday, football. We were hoping that we'd have the victory there to celebrate that as we did the groundbreaking today. Unfortunately, the team came up just a little bit short.
Yep, came up a little bit short in the second round of the playoffs out at Miracosta, 45-27. That ends the season for Coach Feldman and the football team. We finished 7-5, made it to the second round or quarterfinals of the playoffs. Congratulations on another solid season for the Centurions. A couple tremendous careers finish up. Someone who doesn't get a lot of statistics, Hayden Frazier, solid lineman for 3 years. Matthew Fonseca, just a tough-nosed lineman for us, along with some guys that do put up numbers. Aiden Houston, tremendous 2 years. Rocco Burdette, 3-year starter. He moved right up to the top, second in total tackles for our team. So a couple guys accumulated some nice numbers for the course of their career. We wish them great luck in their future, as many of those are seniors moving on. And the rest of the program, getting back in the weight room and getting ready and strong for next year, which will be a new league for us as well in football and all of our sports program. And then the only other thing going on with fall sports, well, there's two other things, was last week Catherine Gerbing participated in the CIF SCGA Southern California Championship out at Los Serranos. She played tremendous. She shot a 1 under par 73 on the par 74 course, and unfortunately she just fell 1 stroke short of making the state finals. But congratulations to Catherine on a tremendous season and a tremendous career playing golf for the high school, and she's off to great things next year, going to UC Irvine to continue her college career. And then girls tennis continues to train. We got individuals for CIF coming up on Monday of Thanksgiving break. So while we're off from school, Coach Paul and the girls will still be working and competing during the week.
Yeah, and not just them, winter sports are starting, right? So talk about getting out and competing. We got all the winter sports now upon us. They're going to be practicing. Some will be starting games, having scrimmages, but by the time we get back from Thanksgiving break, man, it's going to be busy, right? There's going to be people playing every day.
Oh, yeah. Girls basketball, we got 3 levels of girls playing all week in tournaments. Boys basketball was supposed to start this week. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it. And then wrestling, Coach Lundberg and his crew, every Friday, every Saturday, they got tournaments all over the Southland.
Yeah, I mean, super busy, obviously. Speaking of busy, it's time to check in with Mr. 5'4", Mr. Pfeiffer. Out on the fields in our Subs and Grubs segment, Would You Rather? Mr. Pfeiffer, where are you?
It's Thanksgiving, fellas. Give me some room at the table.
Oh, hey.
We're all spread out.
Join us.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal? You got it all laid out, all the spread. What's your favorite? What's your first go-to?
You go with a little turkey, a little cranberry
Cranberry? What are you, 70?
Oh, man, yeah. Well, this is going to sound 72. I like to go with the stuffing on top of the mashed potatoes with the gravy on it. That's the start. And then throw some ham on top of that, squish it down, slice it through, eat it all.
That's legit. I love the days after I have a open-faced hot turkey sandwich, mashed potatoes, gravy over the whole thing. Fantastic. We went and asked the guys, it's the first time I'm looking at the camera. So check this out. We went out in the field and we asked a bunch of players.
That is true.
We asked a bunch of players, and we even got our superintendent involved. Would you rather have turkey for a whole month? That's all you can eat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or would you rather dress as a turkey at work or at school for a week long? And we got some funny answers. We got somebody that confused a turkey with a chicken, too. That was pretty good. Cypress High School, Aiden Houston, number 15.
That's right, that's right.
Elijah Lowe, Kindle, rock stars, here to celebrate Cypress High School. Superintendent, Mr. Michael Matsuda, AUHSD. Mr. Q, Mr. Curion, and Allah. Cypress High School, Krebs, check it out. Would you rather eat turkey for a whole month, or would you rather dress like a turkey at school for 1 week?
You know, I like attention sometimes, so
Yeah?
I would go turkey costume. Turkey costume.
A little attention. What's your best gobble?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Oh man, it's that. I love turkey. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. That's my favorite meal I can eat.
How are you making it? How are you shifting it up? You can't just have hot turkey. What are you making with it?
Sandwiches, the stuffing, the soup. I could eat it every day.
I don't know, I feel like I'd get tired of turkey after maybe like a day. So I think honestly I'd probably dress as a turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
All week long?
All week long, yeah.
Unbelievable. How about you?
I think I would dress as a turkey too, all week long.
So you're both at school dressed like turkeys. What do you sound like?
I take pride in it. I'd be like,
I would eat it for a month.
A month.
I'm of a certain age. It sounds healthy.
Cold turkey sandwich is the best on the planet.
I like my food really well, and I can't eat the same thing, so I'd rather dress as a turkey.
Right on.
Because look at me right now. Just kidding, no, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
what's your gobble sound like?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I won't go that far. I would go to school dressed like a turkey for a week.
A turkey?
I don't really like turkey.
What's your gobble?
That's a chicken.
That's a chicken. It's a chidunkin, whatever they are.
No.
Hey, well, thanks again, 5-4. Always awesome, good stuff that you bring to us each time with your segment. Well, here today, we are super excited to have our Assistant Superintendent in charge of business, Miss Nancy Nien. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
And our head football coach, Rick Feldman. Coach, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I tell you, we got so much good stuff going on around here with the start of the project that we have. And we know that, wellness, student engagement, attendance, academic success and achievement, all are enhanced through participation in extracurricular and team sports. So how important is this project to the community and the students that we serve here at Cypress?
So, I think sports is extremely important. And it's not just for the sports itself. I think I've always talked about this. We need to make sure that kids are connected. And that's the most important thing to me. With this project, we're able to have teams practice on the field without having to rest the field. So that means if there's more time that's needed for practice, we can absolutely do that. And our goal is to have more kids be involved. I know that Cypress has one of the highest participation already, but maybe there are some kids that may not have the opportunity yet so far. And so it is important to me as a parent as well within this district that every child that wants to be on a team should get on. I know that it's maybe hard to get on certain teams, but maybe with the opportunity of having the space we are going to have, that maybe we can take on some more kids. And so that's really my goal, that kids are connected.
Yeah, and I think Coach Feldman would agree with that. Coach, I know that you've been out there for years on the field. We've had lots of discussions. You've had to replace lots of pairs of socks over the years because of dirt and other things. Are you excited about that opportunity to get more kids out?
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm really excited about not having to change my shoes before practice. But definitely, not just getting more kids out. It impacts so many sports. I think people automatically think, oh, it's a new football field, it's a new football stadium, but it's a new track. How many times in the spring I see those guys when they can't practice or they're on the cement doing things, and that's not going to happen. And there's a JV softball field coming in, and soccer should be able to play double headers and get those varsity games under the lights. And So it impacts so many sports in a positive way. It's going to be really exciting when it's done. And Nancy promised it's going to be done early, so we're all excited about that.
That's what I heard today.
We are very, very excited. So we are extremely excited to work with AFE Sports, and they have personally promised to me that we are hoping to get the football start a little bit earlier, and so hopefully that I will be ready by July for practice, and then we will work on the track afterwards. So the process that will be the football field will be installed first, and then you do the track afterwards. So that's our goal, and really want to make sure and I'm sorry this year's the class won't get to enjoy it, but we'll be ready for July of 24.
So July 24, we're going to have a partial opening, and probably September of 24, hopefully everything is ready to go. Take us back through the timeline over the last year or 18 months as to how this whole process developed.
It's literally only about a year ago that we started this process. I remember I was in the auditorium back in August of last year talking to the community about this exciting project as I was invited to walk the field with you both at that time, and saw what the condition of the field is, and it just wanted to make sure that our kids get the best opportunity. It's really, really tough to practice on a grass and having to go and compete on artificial turf. And so I understand that we want to equalize our opportunities so that our athletes can have the right training, right? And so by having the same type of turf that they're going to be playing in, I think that's going to be incredible. And so I do want to take this time to thank the Board of Education as well as our Superintendent, Matsuda, for making this happen. I mean, it is about $14 million. It's a lot of money. About a year ago, after I seen the field, I went back and talked to them, and they were extremely supportive for this project. And so literally we got a design with Huckabee Architects. They got the design done within 5 months, which is incredible. So some other firm may take longer, but they said, Nancy, you asked for it and we'll give it to you. We were able to get this approved by this Division of State Architect within 6 months. And so we were on it from right away. And so, it's about only a year later, we're here doing a groundbreaking, and then by fall of 24, we will be done. And so I'm just super, super excited. I mean, we heard it may be a pretty raining season, but we're hoping that, that won't be too much of an impact. We have a great contractor we're excited to work with, and a great construction management firm as well. And so we're hoping for a very, very smooth completion of the project.
Right. Rain and weather may interrupt some construction, but next year when our teams are on it, rain isn't going to impact us as much.
No, and we also built in those contingencies as well. I mean, obviously there could be some possible rain delays, but we do build that in already. But this will be the third field that AFE it will be installing in our district. So first one is at Anaheim High School, then the next one is at Western High School, the Western Practice Field, and then finally here at Cypress. So a very experienced contractor, so we're very excited about that.
Nice. Coach Feldman, the turf field, I know that's something we've looked forward to here for quite a while. When you're practicing on, a grass field, and maybe not at this point the best grass field, and then you're going to play in a playoff game or a preseason game on a turf field, sometimes it puts us at a disadvantage. Do you see this obviously as a positive, but do you see this helping us in preparation for those types of games?
Well, for sure. Practicing and playing on the same surface, of course, is going to be helpful. And the other thing is we're going to have lights out there, right? Mm-hmm. So we've made a couple of nice playoff runs the last couple of years, and we have to stop, at like 4:45 because it's getting dark. And we've had to move to the JV baseball field because, there was grass on it.
Yeah.
So in this regard, it's going to be great. I'm hoping we're going to be able to host a few games. That would be unbelievable.
Yeah, that was my next thing is the hosting, right? So now we have an opportunity with some stands there to seat roughly 1,600.
About 1,600. Mm-hmm.
Should be able to play some of the smaller attended games here on campus. And how awesome is that going to be to actually host a football game on the campus? We've never done that. It's going to be unreal.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean.
Slev, did you get the buses?
Right.
That would really some of the transportation.
That's right. That's right.
So,
it's a bit of a pipe dream to really think about hosting a varsity football game at Cypress High School, and it's coming true, right? I mean,
And
we're getting close.
Yeah, we would love to see all the neighbors to come out to support our team as well. And so we're very, very excited about that as well.
Yeah, the Cypress High students, the alumni, the staff, the community in general are really excited about what's going to happen and what they're going to see. So when this is done, I know Mr. Delgado is going to put something up on the screen, but what is the vision? What are we going to see when we walk out there? Obviously a new grass or a new turf and a new track, but scoreboard, right? Softball.
Scoreboard. So
everything.
yes, so we are working with the site to finalize the scoreboard. So that will be super exciting. And so I know there are different talks about what types and things like that. So we'll make sure that we work with the site to get that finalized, for that. We'll also get the softball, right? So we're super excited about softball so that they now would have their own fields as well. And so just super excited about that.
And we have the bronze statue of Coach Feldman going in too, right? Someplace?
Oh, okay. I guess we should work on that, huh? Okay.
I thought that was a done deal.
Right. No one comes down, that's right. So anything other than that, as far as like hurdles that you may have had up till this point that you've overcome?
Well, I think the biggest thing was to get the funding right for the project. But overall, I feel like this has been a successful project. We, within a year, got it designed, got it approved. We are just, I'm hoping that the rain, doesn't delay the project. We have a great team, and so I don't foresee any of the problems down the road. I don't foresee that, but we did build in rain delays just in case.
Coach Feldman, what's the first thing you're going to do when the team practices out there on the field?
It's a good question. It's just so many little things, like the footballs aren't going to get wrecked, right? But we're gonna do some kind of celebratory thing. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's going to be really, really exciting.
Yeah, I could see Coach Feldman rolling around on the field, just making turf angels. Can you do that?
I'll try.
I'll try. Sliding. Maybe we'll put some water down and just have you slide on it. Right? We gotta have you doing something.
And no more calls from Coach Feldman. Sprinklers have been on too long. There's puddles on the field.
It's too wet.
Mud.
It's dirt.
It's too wet. It's too dry.
They didn't paint the lines.
The sprinklers are on right now.
Well, Coach, I know this is a great time, and I know that you're excited about the whole project here, but the football community itself, right? Really a tight-knit community, a lot of alumni coming back. What has been their response? It's been a long time coming, so what has been their response to hearing this? I'm sure some are like, it's not going to happen, but it's going to happen.
Right.
I mean, we got stuff going on. What is their general response?
Yeah, there's always been a little skepticism, right? But it's been, the great thing is, because we've played deep into the playoffs the last few years, more and more alumni have been coming to the games, right? When maybe before they wouldn't have. And I'm an alumni, and so I know a bunch of alumni, and guys I haven't seen in years are coming out. And they're excited for the team, and then they hear about this, and of course the question is, are you sure this is going to go down? Yeah, it's going down, man. Nancy's on it, it's going down. And they're all fired up. They can't wait to come back to the school, because a lot of them haven't been here. They go to Western, but they haven't been on campus. So to get those guys back on campus and being excited about it and hopefully spreading the word some more, it's going to be a great deal.
Yeah, part of the 50th anniversary time as well, starting now, and that is just going to be great. So, well, hey, thanks again to Nancy Nien and Rick Feldman, our head coach, for being here today. Thank you to the administration, the district, the board, and the community for getting the project going. It's a super exciting time here at Cypress, and we can't wait to see the final project. Next week is Thanksgiving. We'll be taking that week off to spend with our families, and we hope that you enjoy your Thanksgiving with yours. We are thankful for all of you who view the show week in and week out. And to our sponsors, Subs and Grubs and Coach's Corner, thank you so much. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we look forward to seeing you when we return.